When you were working for Four Group, did Jennifer ever express to you what her intentions were with the children? Excuse me, strike that. When you were working for Four Group, did Jennifer ever express to you how she wanted you to handle the summers?
Yeah.
What did she say?
Kind of said that.
Well, did Jennifer ever express to you how she wanted you to handle the children during the summers? Well, the question is, did she express to you how she wanted you to handle the children? Overruled.
You can answer.
Okay. Yeah, I would basically, because the kids wouldn't be in school, so I would be with the kids full time.
And how many employees did Four Group have when you began working for them?
Not a lot. It was very small. So like a handful.
When you say handful, can you just be a little bit more specific for the members?
Yes, I would, I guess, have to count. I would say like 5 or 6, maybe.
Was Pavel Gumiani one of the employees?
Yep.
And what was his role with, actually, before I ask that, when did he begin working for Four Group to your knowledge?
Oh, to my knowledge, I don't know. He was there when I started, even just babysitting before I ever even worked for Four Group, but I don't know when he started. But
Okay.
and he knew the family for a while. That's all I knew.
So by the time you began working for Four Group, he was already working for the Four Group, is that correct?
Yes.
And what was his role with the company?
He was a project manager. He kind of did everything, to be honest.
Did Jennifer know Mr. Gumiani as well?
Yep.
Would he assist her around the house?
Yeah.
How would he assist her around the house?
He would change out the light bulbs when they went out. He would build, I know he built they had this very beautiful playscape in the backyard. I know he built that. He would even sometimes help pick us up from the airport after a trip.
Did Jennifer ever work for Four Group?
Not that I know.
And you'd mentioned that Mr. Dulos was a role model to you during this time.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you consider him to be a role model?
When I first started working, he was just incredibly nice. He made me feel comfortable. He was funny. He, I was fresh out of college. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And it sounded like I was getting this really great opportunity, even though it had nothing to do with any of the work I've ever done. And it seemed like he just wanted to push me and, make me better.
And did there come a point in time when the dynamic between Jennifer and Mr. Dulos began to change from when you first met them?
Yeah.
Could you describe how the dynamic changed for the jury?
The big dynamic change was in March of 2017, which is when Jennifer found out about his affair. And a few months after that, it totally changed.
So I want to direct your attention now to March of 2017. Did you take a trip with the Dulos family?
Yeah.
And where did y'all go?
The kids had a 2-week break, and so the first week we spent in Aspen, Colorado, and then we flew to Miami for the second week.
Who went on the trip?
The first week was myself, 5 kids, Jennifer Fotis, and his friend Mark Masiello.
And I think you already mentioned this, but why did the family decide to take a trip in March as opposed to?
Oh, the kids, their school vacation, they get 2 weeks off in March. So that's why we went in March.
Where were the kids going to school at the time?
They were going to Renbrook. It's in Farmington.
I'm sorry?
It's in Farmington.
And where in Colorado did you vacation?
It was Aspen.
And what types of activities did you and the children do while on the trip?
Well, they ski. They're very good snow skiers. So they would ski. Noelle, who was younger than everyone else, we would just hang out, walk around the town a little bit. She would ski a little bit. Or whoever was tired, they would basically come back with Jennifer and I, and we would do the hot cocoa stuff. But they skied a lot.
And how old was Noelle at this point?
6 maybe.
And where did you stay in Aspen?
Jennifer's father won a house through a charity auction, so we stayed there for a week.
And did there come a point in time during the trip where Mr. Dulos told the group that he had taken the children to an adult club?
Yeah,
Who was present for this conversation?
myself and Jennifer.
How did Jennifer react upon hearing this?
She like shocked because they were little and they were going to a day club. And so she was like, we were both kind of like disgusted, I guess is the word.
And what was Mr. Dulos' demeanor like as he was relaying this information?
He was excited that he like paid off the people to let his kids into this day club where, yeah, he seemed really happy about it.
And approximately how long did you guys stay in Colorado?
It was about a week.
And at some point, did you travel to Miami?
Yep,
And I assume you flew?
we flew, yeah.
And who went to Miami?
So myself, the 5 kids, Jennifer, Fotis, and then Jennifer's mom, Gloria, met us in Miami.
And where did you stay in Miami initially?
Initially, we stayed at the W hotel there.
And describe some of your daily activities in Miami. I assume you're not skiing
Yeah,
anymore.
no snow skiing, but there was water skiing. So
Okay.
they went from snow skiing and they went to Miami to water ski. So really, that was the activity.
And where would the family ski?
It's a Miami ski club.
And who would go to the ski club?
Myself, the kids. Sometimes Noelle would stay back with Jennifer. Jennifer would not go, and Fotis would go.
And during this trip, did Jennifer discuss her relationship with Mr. Dulos with you?
She did.
Well, at this time, did Jennifer discuss her relationship with Mr. Dulos with you? The answer is either yes or no. Overruled.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
And what did she tell you?
Well, what did she tell you about the relationship?
I'll rephrase. What did she tell you about the relationship?
Well, that question is very broad. All calls for an answer that could be a narrative. So the court is going to sustain the objection, but allow you to pursue the line.
You mentioned earlier that Jennifer had found out about the affair. Do you recall testifying to that?
Yes.
What did Jennifer say to you about the affair when you were in Miami?
Objection.
Well, that's going to be overruled.
You may answer.
She told me she believed that Fotis was having an affair.
And did she say why she believed that?
She just said she had this feeling, he's been acting weird, and I didn't really believe her at first.
And when you say you didn't really believe her, what do you mean by that?
At that time, I had a good relationship with Fotis, and I believed him to be an honest guy, and I couldn't imagine him having an affair where there's 5 little kids involved.
So what did you say to her?
I said, no.
Objection.
Ground.
You're second.
But what this witness said is not hearsay.